How can you dress for festivals and raves in a way that is both stylish, sustainable, and budget-friendly? In this video, I will share my best tips on how to build the ultimate festival wardrobe. Hi, my name is Matilda and welcome back to Miss Matti. So today, I decided to be a very cute little cow. What do you think? This outfit I have yet to wear at the festival, but I do have another cow dress actually from the same brand, which I have been wearing at festivals. The brand is called Mo Flavor. It's a Japanese brand that seems a bit like focusing on creating sexy anime girl outfits. That's the best way I can describe it. And of course, I decided to have a little cow makeup. I followed a tutorial by someone called, let me see, her name is Leah Holton. I will link to her tutorial in the description box down below. But now let's get into how to plan the ultimate festival wardrobe that is both sustainable and stylish. When you go to festivals and raves, you do not need to spend hundreds of dollars, and neither do you need to look like models, celebrities, and influencers from Coachella and Burning Man. I used to follow the account Burner Girls, and when I went to a festival for the first time in many years, I put a lot of pressure on myself that I had to be as cool and stylish as these ladies. I really love expressing myself through style. Heck, I dressed up as a cow for you. But that being said, I also value being cute and comfortable over being inconvenient and cool. So if you are like me, let that pressure go and focus on enjoying yourself over having the most amazing looking outfit. When it comes to festival and rave wardrobes, I highly recommend you to build them slowly over time. And before you go out and buy new outfits, I would highly recommend you to take stock or what you already own. Then you need to think about what can I thrift, and maybe also what can I make or upcycle. And if you decide to go and buy some newly produced pieces, don't buy fast fashion, rather focus on a few selected pieces from some festival and rave brands that you can see yourself wearing in several different ways over a long period of time. Actually, that reminds me, I got some new amazing pieces from a brand called Excess. I decided to give you an impromptu haul of the pieces I got, but for the sake of time, I might need to show you them in another video instead. Let me know. And despite my little new festival wardrobe addition, I'm not overly familiar with festival and rave brands, but if you are interested in investing in a couple of pieces, I will link to a video from Emma Capote's in the description box down below. So if you're interested, go and check that video out. And also Emma has a great channel dedicated to raves and festivals, so I highly recommend you to check her out. She has videos on what you need to pack if you go for camping festivals. She has a video on like plus size rave fashion, modest festival ideas, rave outfits for men. So if that's of interest to you, go and check Emma out. But after you finish watching this video, another thing you need to evaluate is the climate where you're going. Is it a mountain festival? Is it set in a forest, a field, or is it in a desert? And also, is there water, a river, or the ocean, etc.? Because that can also mean that you want to bring swimwear. I have been to all these climates but desert festivals, and most of the festivals I've attended have been in Canada and Northern Europe. And even if it's summer, the nights get really cold, so you need to also account for having some good layers to wear in the night. This is something I'm really focused on when I built my wardrobe for Wicked Woods last year, because it was in the mountains in BC, and the mountains especially get really cold at night, and I hate freezing. There's nothing else that can kill my mood as much as being cold. So I really made an effort to thrift and bring as many layers as possible. Actually, one of my first festival experiences when I was 18 was a week walking in rain and mud. I was so miserable. And my guy friends at the time had advised me to not try to bring too much clothes to the festival. And if you've been around here for a while, you might know that I'm a big fan of minimalist packing. But I had too little clothes and too few layers. And my clothes became all cold and wet, and I was so miserable. It was horrible. Normally, I advise people to bring as few pieces of clothing as possible when they're traveling, but when it comes to festivals, it can be really helpful to have some extra layers, some spare outfits, especially if you're going to a festival in Canada. Weather shifts quickly here. And also, honestly, why did I listen to these guys? Honestly, they were happy walking around in the same dirty baggy jeans and band t-shirt for a whole week. That's not me. But each to their own. So with that out of the way, let's get into the fun part. Full self-expression. I think your festival and rave wardrobe is an opportunity to be fully self-expressed. Do you want to be a forest fairy? Do you want to live out your inner goth? Do you want to wear as little clothing as possible? Or do you want to be a cute cow like me? So with that being said, do you have any garments in your wardrobe that are a bit more out there that you maybe can style in a new way for your next festival? I also really want to point out that there is no age limit here. I have met people in their 50s and 60s at festivals, so do not let age stop you. So now I'm going to go through some basic pieces to start building your festival and rave wardrobe that you might already have in your closet. I'm thinking things like leggings, yoga pants, fishnets, sports bras in fun colors, jean shorts, bike shorts, and hot pants are also good options to pack. Here I'm wearing my Lululemon eyeline shorts, together with my favorite black Lulu top, which you can reverse. It's a good basic outfit that you can later upgrade with accessories, makeup, etc. if you don't want to commit to a full festival wardrobe yet. Other things to look for in your wardrobe are bikinis and bathing suits. Of course, if there is a river, an ocean, a lake, you should bring this. But these can also be styled in fun ways to create interesting festival outfits. And also, do you own any one pieces, jumpsuits, and bodysuits? I really love bodysuits. So when I planned my festival outfits last year, I collected all my bodysuits. This crystal print bodysuit I made almost 4 years ago from the Rowan bodysuit pattern from Megan Nielsen. I'm wearing them with my thrifted full leather leggings, another good option to wear on colder nights. Another favorite bodysuit of mine is this black bodysuit from Mary Mur, and the shiny mermaid leggings I got a couple of years ago for Friseban. I also already had these silver iridescent hot pants and bodysuit, which I felt I could style in several different ways. Then you need 1 to 2 staple shoes. I highly recommend you to go for comfortable shoes that you can style in several different ways. I personally really like my Dr. Martens for this, as well as these black rain boots. Then depending on the weather and climate, you also would maybe need some wind and rain protection. A rain poncho or similar is a good option, which I don't own currently. I've seen some really cute raincoats from a brand called Rainkiss. Although I've never bought them, I have no idea how they are, but they look really cute. It can also be really good to bring some light covering pieces or an umbrella to protect yourself on sunny days. And now let's talk about bags. I highly recommend a fanny pack or bum bag. I bought mine, but I have eyed out the fennel fanny pack pattern by Sarah Kirsten. So maybe in the future I will make my own. So now let's talk about layers. After that first festival experience, I'm not skimping on bringing layers. I highly recommend you to pack a full fur if you have, or go thrifting for one if you don't. They do take up some space, but it will be totally worth it when you're freezing in the night. I was actually gifted mine from a friend who thrifted 2 faux furs, but she didn't like one of them. So one night when I was really cold, she offered it to me and I'm so grateful. And look here how cool the piece she kept is. I highly recommend you to go to thrift stores to look for faux furs yourself. Another warm layer I added was this orange jacket, which I also thrifted. I also thrifted this hoodie with a net back. It was actually a perfect piece to wear at the festival because it warmed me up on the dance floor, but also made sure that it wasn't too hot either. And also I could showcase my more fun and colorful clothes underneath it. I actually think net clothing is perfect to style and bring interest to your festival wardrobe. By layering these pieces in a lot of different ways, you can get a lot of wear out of them. Consider also bringing cozy hoodies, knee socks, leg warmers, onesies, and other warm layers for the night. It is really helpful to have these layers available because, trust me, freezing is a party pooper. Here you can see me warming up after being very cold in my husband's Totoro onesie. Upgrade what you have with accessories. This is probably the best area to get your unique festival pieces in. Sunglasses, get both ones that protect you from the sun as well as fun ones. Here you can see me wearing these cute pair of cloud sunglasses which I borrowed from a friend. Hats. Another essential to protect you from the elements but also to add some fun. A real classic is of course bucket hats, but dad caps, sun hats, etc. also works. My husband got this bucket hat which says "You are native land" from the brand Urban Native Era, and I really wanted to show you this one because I think there are such great conversation starters as well as reminders to people attending these festivals, because if you are going to a festival in the US and Canada, you are on native land. You can of course also make your own bucket hats. A really popular pattern is the Sorrento hat from LB Textiles. If you do not mind having your tits out, nipple pasties are a really popular staple at both festivals and raves. Other great accessories to think of are fingerless gloves, headbands with ears, fishnets, jewelry, leg wraps, etc. Another fun festival and rave accessory is to make your own rave pole, flag, or make your own fun lit up umbrella. I made my own mushroom inspired umbrella last year, and if you're curious how I made it, go and check that video out. And you can also upgrade simple and basic outfits to festival and rave level by using body paint or gems. After that, I would hit the thrift stores and look for pieces that I felt were missing when I did my evaluation. Make a list, but try to be also open-minded with what you might find. It can also be worth organizing a clothes swap with your friends. And I've also seen people organizing clothes swaps at the festivals themselves, which I think is such a great and fun idea. Here's actually a picture of the clothing swap rack at Frenzy. And also, if you are the girl in the photo or if you know her, tell her to DM me. I really regret that we didn't exchange contact details. Upcycling is probably one of the best ways to upgrade and personalize your clothes for festival and raves. I did another video recently where I'm sharing some easy upcycle DIYs that I did last year. And if you're interested, I would love to share more upcycle ideas for festivals and raves with you. Let me know in a comment down below if that is of interest for you. And until next time, bye!